Hey guys, welcome back to another video. I know it's been a while and I apologise for that, but I've been busy. I got into uni. I'm doing medicine now at the University of Newcastle, which is kind of sick. And I'm loving doing that. So I've not really had time to do these videos, and obviously with it being a Christmas break, I've done my assignment that's due in end of January. So I'm ready to get back on the YouTube grind and hopefully got a few videos for you guys. I mean, the love for the channel recently has been kind of insane. I've not really known how to get onto that, but this is how to revise for GCSE science effectively and efficiently. And the top three things, the top three titles that you need to work into your revision. Right, so understanding. If you don't understand something, you can't revise it. It's pretty simple. You got to understand it by reading revision books, like the CGP books, watching YouTube videos. Primrose Written is really good, Cognate is really good, free science lessons. They're the sort of things you want to watch to properly understand exactly the content of what you're doing. Making mind maps of that, so just changing the actual the material in your own head without looking. That's really helpful for you understanding. Drawing links between different topics, that can be really helpful. And then lessons, you've got to take advantage of your teachers. You have got experts in the room with you in that subject, so you just need to take advantage of that. Ask them questions. If you don't understand something, tell them. They might be able to help you. Hopefully they'll be able to help you. And if not, if you always drop me a message on here, a comment, I might be able to help you. Yeah, so understanding is really important. If you don't understand anything, you can't revise it. If you want me to make a whole video on how to understand content, science content, if you want me to make science videos, if that would be helpful, let me know that. Second of all, you need to remember it. You need to get it stuck in your brain. I mean, people say GCSE is more about remembering than understanding, and I would probably agree with that. But you still need to understand the content to properly get it in your head, if you get what I mean. You can't learn something that you do not know. You see, if I gave my parents my flashcards for medicine, it would just go straight in one ear and out the other. They wouldn't be able to actually understand and revise. They'd get lost. So you need to properly understand. So remember, flashcards, use something like Anki or Quizlet, something that has like a retrospective revision timetable, my keyword, built into it. So Anki's really good, Quizlet's really good. Just keep on remembering stuff that you sort of know. Also bring up the things that you don't know much more, because obviously then you'll get to know them. Book cover right check. I know it sounds like you're back in like year 2, but my A-level biology teacher kept banging on and on and on about look cover right check, and I was like, no way, she is talking absolute poo, and I was just like, there's no way. However, I started doing it and I jumped up 2 grades from a C to an A in a matter of 3 months. So it does work. It is worth actually trying to sort of get your head around look cover right check. You look at your flashcard, you cover it, you write it, and you check if you're right. And if you're wrong, you repeat. If you're right, you repeat until you got it all in your head. It's quite long. It's best to do it on the topics that you don't probably get in your head yet. Obviously, if you find cells really easy, then don't just do it on cells. Do it on something that you might find hard. Maybe, I don't know, if you find the eye hard, then just do it on the eye. Active recalls versus passive recall. I think I've done a video, but I'm not sure if it's any good on that. Quite a while ago. If you want me to do a new video on that, let me know in the comments. But yeah, that can be really helpful. Active recall is actually asking yourself questions, not just reading and highlighting notes. If you want to read notes, then what I'd do is I'd read a paragraph, then I'd write yourself questions and then answer the questions without looking at the paragraph and going back and checking. It's an active way of getting your brain to work, if you get what I mean. And then timetabling and planning using RAG. Now RAG, my teachers always used to go, rag your topics, rag this, rag that. It means red, amber, green, and basically what it says is that if you if something you don't understand, it should be red. If it's something you kind of understand but you're not quite there, it should be amber. And if it's something that you find really easy, it should be green. And that should really help you prioritize. So if you're going into a revision session and you're not sure what to do, go on like Notion, or even if you want to do it physically, print out your spec and highlight stuff, then you can do that. And you prioritize the things that are red instead of amber or green. And slowly, it's quite satisfying. You'll see everything go from like red and amber to sort of more amber green and then all green, hopefully by exams. Good websites for apart from Anki and Quizlet would be like Seneca, Cognito, those sort of websites. Just sort of get your head into remembering the content, and then practice exam questions, past paper questions under time conditions. Now, if you want to do exam questions by topic, for topics you don't really understand or topics you need a bit of extra exam practice with, things like Physics and Maths Tutor, PMT, is really good. Cognito, Seneca, if you play for Seneca Premium, which I did for A-levels, and I found that helpful. I'm not sponsored, but if you want to go ahead. Yeah, those sort of things. They can be really helpful for practice and remembering and exam questions. Practice is really important. I know a few people who study psychology find past papers really difficult, so I might go through a past paper on psychology if that's what people want. If you want me to go through past papers for science, let me know. Drop a comment down and I will get that sorted for you guys. Yeah, that's 3 things you need to remember: understanding, remembering, and practice. And that's pretty much GCSE in a nutshell. Something that I found really helpful, this is an extra tip, is if you've got a lot of things that you need to remember, breaking it down and then saying, I'll study this thing today, and then study something that you find a bit easier for the rest of it. That way you sort of like associate the little bit that you studied with the easier stuff. You start getting into that mindset, and then that can be really helpful. So that's something that I'd recommend doing, is just breaking it down. GCSEs are actually, looking back, in the moment they can feel like hell. You've got so much stuff to remember, but then you'll be in second year of A-levels and you'll be like, oh, GCSEs are a breeze. I've got these A-levels I need to look towards. And then you get into uni and you're just like, wow, I should have loved my life during GCSEs. So yeah, that would be what I recommend. It's weird being back on this YouTube thing. I've not videoed myself in a while. So if you liked it, let me know. Press a thumbs up, subscribe if you found it helpful. Let me know what videos you want. I find it really hard to think of videos that aren't similar to ones I've done in the past. I know this kind of is. But yeah, let me know, and I'll definitely do that for you. I've got a few days now until I go back to uni. I'm back home, as you can tell. And then if you want some just like raw vlogs, maybe some videos of like what a day in medical school looks like, if you're interested in going into medicine, like how did I get there, my journey to medicine. Yeah, if you find any of them helpful, let me know. Right, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you soon. Bye.